Hello and welcome to today's reflection. Today we are in beautiful blue sky sunshine after yesterday's wind and rain and the drop in temperatures. It's nice to know that we're kind of heading right back into spring again. Today's reflection is based on 1 Peter chapter 2, which is our lectionary reading set for today. I'm going to read to you chapter 2, verses 4 through to 5, and then again at the end I'm going to read you 9 and 10. So this is 1 Peter chapter 2. Come to him, a living stone, though rejected by mortals, yet chosen and precious in God's sight. And like living stones, let yourselves be built into a spiritual house, to be a holy priesthood, to offer spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ. And then verse 9. You are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, in order that you may proclaim the mighty acts of him who called you out of darkness into his marvellous light. Once you were not a people, but now you are God's people. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy. And I just really like these verses. They are a way of us to really acknowledge who we are in God. It kind of spells out to us how it is that through Jesus' sacrifice of himself, we have all been called together, we've been built up together. And our role is not to be built up to go out and be strong on our own as individuals, but we've been called together as living stones, as a group of people, a royal priesthood that have been chosen and have a task to do, and that we are bound together, we're held together. The mortar that sticks these living stones together is our faith and our redemption through what Jesus has done for us. But we're called to be together for a purpose. We're called to be a royal priesthood, a holy nation. We're called to go out into our community and make a difference. But I think these verses, along with so many other verses in the Bible, just remind us that we're not alone. We always have God with us, but that we need to have one another alongside us too, so that we can make a difference in our community, so that we can be seen to be active and used by God in order that we can bring light to those around us. So I wonder today, perhaps, what are some of the things that we are looking forward to maybe as lockdown eases and things perhaps take a step towards but whatever normality might be. How is it that we can help to build one another up? How is it that we can be these living stones that Peter's talking about here? How can we go into our community and take the love and the light of Christ out? What are some of the things that you're looking forward to? Some of the things that are restarting, or some of the things you'll be able to do? And how is it that God can choose to use you? How can you allow yourself to be used by God? Amen.